Do you want to know more on how you can answer those questions in Demo 2 and what you could say? Then stick around and let's get into the video. Hi guys, my name is Giselle. If you're new to this channel and you don't know me, I'm a virtual teacher, I'm a YouTuber, an entrepreneur, and an artist. You'll find drawing with me videos, tips on teaching, and words of encouragement. If you would like me to be your referring teacher, my link is down below in the description box. I can go over with you and practice with you on Zoom. I just have to let you know, when I did apply with Qkids, I applied on Indeed. I didn't really have a referring teacher, which I could have used at the time. When I first applied with Qkids, I filled out the application. I applied on Indeed. I also sent in a short video of myself reading a short story. At the time, I read Goodnight Moon, which showed me reading a simple, sweet story with pictures. The reason that they have you read a story is that the company wants to see what your accent is like before they even proceed with the next step. Within a few days, I did receive an email from the company stating that they wanted to proceed with the next step with Demo 1. Now let's get into those questions that you've been waiting for. These are going to be 6 questions that the interviewer will be going over with you. And I know that they're going to be basically the same. They might throw in a little question that's not one of these 6, but I'm most positive that these are the basic 6 questions. The first question will be, why did you apply with Qkids? At the time when I did apply with the company, there weren't as many videos as there are now on Qkids. There are mostly more videos on VIP Kid, but Qkids had very little videos. Yet I said I like to teach on a platform where they have multiple students because I like to teach children in groups. They tend to feed off of each other. If one doesn't know the answer, the other one helps the other one to respond. It makes it for a much more fun class to have more students in the classroom. If I can recall, I also stated that I saw an ad on Indeed and I wanted to try them out. Plus, I did say that I didn't really like the fact that the other companies had you, as a teacher, to market yourself to parents to see if you can get bookings. And I didn't really like that. I liked that the company booked the classes for you. I also stated that I like the fact that the company has a great cancellation policy and flexibility. On to question 2. I was asked what my teaching experience was. Me? I didn't have any. I didn't really mention that, but I gathered myself and I stated I babysat my nieces and nephews. I read to them and told them stories. I have to say that I was very fortunate when I applied because they took me when I didn't even have that much teaching experience. I guess they saw something in me that they liked. Plus, I did tell them that I had to learn another language from scratch because I did go to Puerto Rico and I didn't know anything about the language other than what my parents knew, and I didn't really pay attention at the time what they knew. So I knew basically what it was like to learn another language or a second language. I also stressed that with the help of my family, I did learn the Spanish language. On to question number 3. The interviewer asked me, what experience do you have with children and do you like teaching children? I said, I have nieces and nephews and I do like teaching children. I like to teach them new concepts and see them when they get the answer right. They get so excited. And I want to benefit a child's future by teaching them English and know that that's going to improve their future. On to number 4. The interviewer asked me what my degree was in and if I did have a 4-year degree. I said I do have a 4-year degree and my degree is in marketing. Note, at the time I didn't really need a TESOL, but after working for 5 months with Qkids, I had a feeling that I was going to need it. I don't know why, but I thought I was going to need it. And I applied on Groupon and it cost me about $19 at the time. If you don't have a TESOL, you can apply with Open Academy, and you will find that link in the description box below. On to question number 5. She wanted to know which of the games was my favorite and what did I like about the games and what did I actually think about them. I said a lot of the games look like video games, and I like the entry one for, it's not really a game, but it's the entry animation for demo 1 where Kobe is jumping up and down and running. It looks like a Mario game. And I also stated that I did like the matching game. That was pretty fun. On to number 6. She asked me what was my favorite tool and what did I like about it. Well, I stated I like the text box because I'm able to type out the sentences to see if the students, if I can be more helpful to the students when saying a sentence, and the underline tool. That's pretty good and helpful for me. Seemed to like my responses, and she did shake her head in approval. But again, I was saying to myself, I've gone through so many interviews that people tend to shake their head in approval and agree, and then they tend to pick somebody else. But then I said to God, I said, if it's God's will, it's God's will. And then I got an email stating we'd like to proceed with the next step. After we did the questions, we got into the platform and we started playing with the games, and she wanted to see how I would react as her acting like a student. Please keep in mind that you need to take any feedback that you receive from demo 1 and use it in demo 2, like the tools and whatever that interviewer gave you in demo 1, like tips or anything like that. Make sure that you use it in demo 2 and practice, practice, practice. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but it's true. It's best that you practice every slide so you won't be surprised and you'll be prepared. Make sure that you are very vigilant and you listen in, cupping your ear using TPR, pointing to your mouth when you want them to speak, cupping your ear when you want them to say something, and sometimes you can go like this for them to speak. And make sure you use most of the tools like the text box, the highlight tool, the underlining tool, the invisible marker that you right click with the mouse. It took about 2 days for an email to come to me for them to state that they wanted to proceed with the next step and that I would have live classes. If you like this content and you wish to see more videos on my channel and you'd like to support me, please hit subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss out on any future videos, and don't forget to hit that like button. For those of you that think you can't do it, I know you can, because you got this. I'm rooting for you. I know that you can do it. It just takes a little practice, and don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel stressed. You can do this. Until next time, bye-bye, and have a blessed day.